guys, this is the second attempt at me filming this video. So it's going to be about autism and friendships. And so yeah, I thought I would do a video after I saw a recent YouTuber who I follow called Invisible Eye do a video about friendships and autism. So I thought I would do a video of my own experiences with friendships and the problems that it's had for me and still has to this current day. So I hope everybody is well and that you're having a good week. So yeah, let's get into the video. Friendship, I thought I'd do this video, and I would like to say that I feel that friendship is an area that I constantly struggle with. It's something that I find extremely difficult. And I must say, in nearly 4 years, I've had many ups and downs with my friendships, and people who I thought were my friends have turned their backs on me, which at first shocked me, but I kind of got used to it and decided that I needed to try and make friends of my own. But I'm very lucky that I found my best friend Joe, who is totally an amazing person, who has helped me through many issues that I've had and that I continue to have. And I'll give you some prime examples of that. She helps me order food at a restaurant. She plans to take me places that she knows that I'm going to be getting used to them, or she'll send me the menu so I can pick something to eat before we go there, so I'm not feeling as anxious when we sit down to order. She also will send me the website of the restaurant, or often she'll send me pictures of the place that we're going to, so that I know that we're going to be going to somewhere that I like and that is safe and that is familiar to me. So that's really, really good, and she accepts me more as a person rather than just a label. I feel that she's helped me to really forget about being on the autistic spectrum, but at the same time I know that I have that label, and she's helped me improve my confidence massively. She's helped me when I've had meltdowns, she's helped me when I've been panicking, and when I felt anxious, she's been there to calm me down. She's been there to reason with me. She's been there to support me when I felt really, really low and really, really pants, especially when I lost one of my other best friends to suicide. She was really there to pick me up and make me feel better about myself, and she supported me through the funeral of my friend who lost his life due to suicide, and he was also on the autistic spectrum. So I'm quite lucky that I have her to support me, and we actually met through a lady called Annie Clements, who runs a local autism charity in Ipswich, where I'm from. And I am really glad that Annie brought us together, because through her event that she runs, we managed to struck up a conversation, and we got really, really close quite straight away, and it was like we were sisters from another mother. And yeah, we just got on really, really well, and we met up, and she's just amazing. I would be lost without her, and yeah, I'm just really grateful that Joe has come into my life in a time where I have struggled to face doing things. I've had to overcome a few barriers of my own that she's totally made me forget about, and that I've done other stuff. She's took me bowling. We've been out shopping quite a lot. We recently went to Norwich for my birthday. Whoop whoop, that was brilliant. She helped me plan that. She helped me make sure that I was alright with the trains and what to expect when we got there. So that was really, really good. And I've also now made some new friends with the police at my local police force. I have done some of their autism mental health training, because as someone on the autistic spectrum, I think it's important to make friends with professionals, because they don't often have the understanding that normal people have around autism and mental health. So for me, for someone who had an incident with the police, that they now understand that someone with autism like myself may not be able to straightforward communicate, and that I may find it extremely difficult to talk to them or trust them. So to build up that bond and professional rapport with them as well helps me and helps them to understand that sometimes I may need a bit more extra help and support when I'm reporting something to them. And so I regularly go and give talks to them around autism and the way to communicate with us and the way to give us extra information and extra time. So if we're being told something, we need to have an extra 6 seconds to process what's been said. That's due to having a sensory processing delay, and that means that our brains can't process the information quick enough. Then we need to have an extra 6 seconds to process it, and then we can come back to joining the conversation once we're able to do that. And recently I have been in touch with the local hospital, and I have been speaking to the specialist learning disability liaison nurse, hopefully that sounds right, called Roger, and he has been a constant support to me. He has really made me believe in myself and encouraged me to speak to some nurses today. I did do an earlier video about that to tell you what I've been up to today, and again he has built up a professional relationship with me and also become a friend. And I must also mention another friend who I have, who actually is like a member of the family, is my friend Sue Bridges. She does a lot of mental health work with me, and I'm part of her Green Light Champion scheme, which is a mental health project that I do with her, and we do a lot of work around autism and mental health and making places more accessible for people. And I'm very, very keen on getting the autism back in the media, because it's something that is still seen as a taboo. So without them, and also without my media friends John Wright and Wayne Bavin, you know who you guys are, they have done a lot of work with me on BBC Radio Suffolk with promoting autism awareness and also my poetry. They have become friends, and I regularly tweet them or Facebook them, and I feel blessed that I have that opportunity to be able to be part of their communication and make places like the radio more accessible to people with autism and mental health. And I feel that it's something that I'm going to be strictly passionate about in the future as well as now and currently. And I feel that they have become lifelong friends, and I hope that the work that I continue to do with them will help some other people with autism to speak out and not necessarily think that friendship is a bad thing, because it's not. It can be a really, really good and positive thing, which I've learned recently is a positive for me, because as someone who has struggled to make friends, it's been something that I've been really wary about doing, and especially things like trusting people and thinking, oh, are they going to hurt me or not? I've learned to open myself up and trust people, and it often pays off to trust people. So again, don't be afraid to make friends with people, but I understand some people with autism may not be able to do what I do, which is fair enough, I understand that. But as a friendship rule, I think it's important that you trust the person, you meet up with them a few times to get a bond, and then you decide if you're going to like that person or not. And for me, it's become a connection where I've learned to be more confident in myself and learn to accept myself for who I am. And again, my friends at the Autism Service are brilliant, amazing people. They have really brought me out of my shell and have really helped me to become the public speaker that I want to be for autism in my local community. And I think that without having the friends behind me to help me, I think I wouldn't have been able to do hardly any of the work that I do now. So I hope this video has been useful for you, and if you'd like to ask me any questions, feel free to put them down in the comments box. And please like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Many thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.